Well, hello, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of The Outer Worlds. In the last episode, our employer at Sublight Contractors turned out to be an alien conspiracy theorist and sent us out to kill someone who is apparently a co-conspirator and maybe a traitor to humankind. Are we actually going to go through with it? Let's find out. All right, so we're doing an assassination job, aren't we? Gonna be assassinating someone here. Estate district.
Could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
Yeah, this is the luxury part of town for sure. The upper crust, as it were. All right, let's go to Dr. Chartrand's home and see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Doctor? Is the doctor
think the privy's gold-plated too?
Probably. Jesus Christ. I would never own a home like this. Ever. Listen, chat, I could be making millions of dollars a year, and I would never get a house like this. Could you, hold on, just hold up 1 second, chat, 1 second. Think about this. Could you all honestly, in good conscience, live in a house that's literally plated with gold, knowing that there are literally people out on the streets starving to death? There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. I could never do it. No. Cascadia compromise. I received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files on my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells, maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands that the sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. Could HRS 1084 have been jeopardized as well? The project is under attack. It falls to me to defend it. There are too few of us left. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tank? It's my team. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver results they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population, they desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Doubtless there is a connection to be drawn to the hooligans who access my Monarch notes. The project demands that I protect every research asset with my life. Now the time has come to fulfill that promise. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home is steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserve the ones I enjoyed, ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. The first extraterrestrials, hold the fuck up, hold on. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked for a time, but our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update. Wine makes me too introspective, perhaps. I'll balance it out with vodka. The fuck? What does she mean? I don't get that. Field, conceal entrance. All right, well, we unlocked the door. Let's see what happens. All right. All right, so let's see what's going on here with the doctor. Can we peek in here?
That's top-of-the-line equipment. Better than most hospitals, even.
Yeah, look, there's actually someone in there, right? But then they got another frozen body in there?
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I'm the one asking questions.
You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking.
I came to blow the lid off your alien conspiracy.
My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please. I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding.
I'm listening.
If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, It isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Whoa. What? This is startling, but it doesn't explain the research I found.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Oh. Adaptation didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it. How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
There's got to be something happening back at Earth, right? Gotta be. There's gotta be. There's something crazy. If the board's authority is vulnerable, that's a crisis waiting to unfold.
Exactly. If colonists know we can't feed them or protect them, they'll begin to wonder why they need us at all.
Enough talk. Where do we go from here?
You could always shoot me. I assume that's why you're here. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Parvati, how do you think we should handle this?
It seems like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that. We should let her try.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
What do you think, Ellie?
I try not to, least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
I really don't want to cross Sublight is the problem. But if I kill her, a lot of people starve. I'll go this route. You know Phineas Wells? If you work with him, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
So there really is no alien conspiracy?
For the last time, no. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Yeah, because I can't really walk out of here if I'm dead?
Wrong answer.
We're ready!
These guys are in business. I thought these guys were gonna be a fucking pushover. Where did the... Oh, there you are. Hi. Bye.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
Okay, well, I guess that's the thing we did.
Hey, that's company property.
Oops, my bad.
What do you think you're doing?
Masturbating.
Just be careful next time.
Okay, so apparently I'm not supposed to steal from her, even though she's, like, gonna be abandoning the place. I can take all this shit, though. Alright, so now what? I mean, I guess we have to go tell what happened. We have to go tell Lilia what happened. Well, while we're already here in Byzantium, I think we might as well go check this out, right? The companion side quest for Ellie. Oh wow, they're like right around the corner.
Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Okay. Ben Hill Estate.
Marilyn, is that you?
Good God.
Boss, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
What if I did it, chat? What if I did it? I kind of want to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it, we've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
she's eating it up.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Wow. Don't treat her like that. She's come a long way to see you.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Keep going, Ellie. I like where that list is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
They collected life insurance on her? Not for a lack of people trying, believe me.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Wow. I'm gonna listen quietly.
What did you
They
do?
took out a life insurance policy.
What? We did what any grieving parents would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
Oh my god.
You what?
The fucking marble floor is her goddamn replacement. Oh my god. I'm gonna listen quietly.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Wow. Oh my god. I'm gonna listen quietly.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Wow. I'll have you know, Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
Wow.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Wow. Oh my god. That's a pretty funny story.
Hey! You're supposed to be on my side.
I am.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Wow.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
How about no? How about we embarrass them? If you really knew your daughter, you'd know quiet is not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Wow. I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain.
Aw.
Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Oh, I feel so bad for her. I could totally murder you. There's literally nothing that you could do about it. Y'all don't got any weapons. I wonder if Ellie would help me. Let's test it.
Here we go. Nice one.
Nice one, really? Are they going to help us? Hi, where you going? Where are you going, sir? Where are you going? Where are we off to? Where are we off to today, sir? Well, they're not helping me.
What in the void did you do? I didn't like how things went down either, but did you have to go and kill them?
Sorry, Ellie, I guess I misunderstood.
I guess I did too, when I joined up with you.
No.
You're on your own now. Consider my debt to you forgotten and canceled.
No. 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 Oh, it won't let me reload. What? No. That's it?
It sure better be. Now go!
Oh, is she mad? Well, now we know. Now we know. I like to think that when you save and reload, you're like going through different dimensions, right? Somewhere I just vanished from reality. I'm like, bye, Ellie. Now it's your mess to take care of. I don't know what you guys are so upset about, all right? I'm having the time of my life over here. All right, let's go. I guess we'll let them live. Although, could we, like, rob them blind? Because that would be great. I guess not. All right, let's go.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
I know! They're monsters! They're absolute monsters! How did you think that would go?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And this is a very specific fantasy, I know, right? And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Hey, chin up, you're better than this.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know? And I've got a reputation to maintain.
I'm sorry, it's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
Wow. Once again, that's very specific.
What can I say? I don't collect things, I collect experiences. Just can't think of a good use for this one.
You gotta surround yourself with people who really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like...
Ruin their lives.
Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
So how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
Hell yeah. I'm totally
If
down
that
for
doesn't
this.
work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Let's go. I like this idea. All right, let's go. Go to the insurance office. I'm totally down for this. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be fucking amazing.
My antiquarian is better than nature.
All right, here we go. Let's examine it. The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group's satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Huh. Appointments available at our satellite office. They closed it down. Huh. Weird. All right. So I guess we're going to be going anyway. All right. So we're going to go to Fallbrook, I guess, right? Here we go.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
This looks like the place. You ready to get my money or what?
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
No, I can't. Yeah, I can. That sounds like a great deal.
It sure is. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Okay. I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Oh, what else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
So, how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
You'll do this, or you'll be filing your own claim?
Please, my policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain.
Hey.
Very well. I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Why is your office on Monarch anyway?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
Yeah, okay. So you're dodging the authorities.
We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
What else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Disastrous marriages?
Those are mostly for top rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
What? That is all I needed to know, and then some.
One thing's for sure. You won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Alright.
Can we talk?
Ellie, we sure can. Let's come out here, though, out of earshot, shall we? Over this way, Ellie. Come over here. Alright. Hello.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Congratulations, Ellie.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
I just love that we fucked her parents over, you know? That's like the best part about this. Real jobs?
Maybe as line holders or warm bodies?
Those are real jobs?
Oh, sure. You've got to wait in line for just about anything in Byzantium. And not everyone has the time or inclination to do it themselves. As for warm bodies, some companies like to keep extra workers on site to look more productive.
Wow. They just do nothing?
Oh no, there's lots of paper shuffling and pen clicking that goes on. The really good ones know how to leave sticky notes in just the right places.
Wow.
See, this is why I had to get out of Byzantium. Not sure what comes next for me, though. I've never been much of a planner.
Better to figure things out as you go.
If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money. I did this to fuck your parents over.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
I've got my reasons.
Uh-huh. Well, you keep the money anyhow. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Really. This feels weird enough as it is.
Let's get a move on. Ooh, yes. Yes, with the level ups. The level ups. Let's dump all our points into block for that higher AR rating. Do that. Okay. Oh, our perk. We forgot our perk. I mean, I guess I could revenge. I mean, I do have status effects a lot. I have status effects on me often enough where I think that actually makes sense. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit those like and subscribe buttons and don't forget to click the bell. Also, if you feel so inclined, go ahead and leave a comment. I would very much appreciate it. I'll see you next time.